Hi Gemini, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot and Crystal reading for May 2018. This month I decided to shake it up a bit and I've pulled 3 cards from the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck and I'm looking in the crystal to get messages and predictions for you from my spirit guides for the month of May 2018. I'm still doing the Vimeo videos psychic crystal readings for each sign every month. This month I just thought I'd give you an additional series of messages from the crystal because the Vimeo videos have been giving me positive feedback on their accuracy and have been very popular. So I'm going to use the crystal here today. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Ascendant, and Gemini Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, now onto your Psychic Tarot reading for May, Psychic Tarot and Crystal reading for May 2018. First card you have that shows up, Gemini, is 6 of Rods, and this is victory after a battle, being victorious in some way, possibly after some kind of battle or difficulty. Let's see why this is here for you. Some of you have won some kind of award or some kind of challenge against some kind of an opponent. It could be in some sport league you're involved in. It could be in a work situation. Maybe you play on a team for your company, or, you're a part of a softball team or a volleyball team or a tennis team, or, you do golfing or something. You may have bowling. You may have won some kind of award. Also, any competitions that you've had with anybody at work, like vying for a position, or if you were trying to get a new job and there were many applicants and other contenders for the position, you very likely won that job. So winning and victorious over challenges, among others, is what the guides are talking about here. And also possibly winning an award if you're involved in, if there was some way to get one. I feel in May you will be getting one, or maybe even in June or July. I feel like you're prepared to take on a big challenge that's coming up to you. And it feels to me like you're prepared to do it. Now, for some of you, this is going to be a challenge at your work. This could be your boss saying, hey, we'll pay you more money, or we're going to raise you up or give you some bonus or something if you can do this. And it's a challenge, and I feel you'll do it. If it's not work, then I feel it's a family member. That there's somebody in your family that is presenting you with some kind of challenge, and I feel you are going to be able to contend with it and do it, and you're up for the challenge. You really are going to have a tight handle on what you're going to say, what you're going to do, how you're going to run things, or if anything that needs fixing. If anybody comes to you with a problem where something's broken, something's not working, something fell apart, doesn't have to be an object, could be a program, a platform of some kind for speaking, or computers, or business. Anything that's not working correctly, broken, or needs fixing, I feel you're going to have a handle on how to turn it around, how to take control of the situation, and how to fix it in May. You're going to have people that I feel like you're going to have to pay attention to, someone or a lot of people in May, one or more, at least one. But I get like some of these people, person or people, may be pushing your buttons a little bit. I feel like you're going to help them and try to listen to them and help them, but be cautious and forewarned. Some of you may find that this person or people are trying to dump their problems on you, or leaning on you too hard, or looking for you to solve things that maybe, I feel like you are going to help some people. This could be other people, because I feel like you're going to hear a lot of people like complaining or having issues, or they may be just annoying you and pushing your buttons. You have the Six of Swords next, which to me is moving on to better times, better situations, moving on to better shores. It can also mean moving your residence, which is usually what it means to me when this card shows up. But it can also mean having to travel for work, or commuting to work, or moving your business, or moving your home. It can also mean long distance travel. Some of you are gathering up all your knowledge and experience and wisdom, and you're moving on out. And the moving on out could be to another business or company, or it could be you starting your own business for some of you. I do see some of you taking a trip and planting your feet on a different soil. Now, some of you are doing this for, tourist reasons. You want to go, you want to take a trip, you want to investigate, look around. Some of you are doing it because you may want to move there. Not all of you, but some of you. I do feel like there is people trying to manipulate you from behind the scenes, and I do feel like you've had it up to your neck with manipulations, and I do feel like you do know what's going on. You do know what's happening, but I feel like the manipulations are like kind of covert or in the background. I don't feel like they're totally trying to make it obvious to you that's what they're doing. They may think that you're not picking up on it, that they're trying to coerce you or manipulate you or get you to do certain things. But I feel I don't know if you realized it in the beginning, but I feel in May you're realizing it, or you know it's going on. You may have had to pay a lot of money in taxes this year, or some kind of money you have to give over to the government for something else. And I don't know what that would be. I don't know if it's property taxes or taxes from income tax, like the Internal Revenue Service, like through filing your taxes, you had to pay a lot of money. I don't know. Or maybe they gave you a refund and it was wrong and they gave you too much and now you have to give some back. That's a possibility here. I feel if you're traveling for work out of the state or province or country that you live in, that you're going to be making some good connections, good networking, and making good connections where during this work or business related travels, even if it is for personal reasons, Gemini, I feel like you will be meeting people on from another state, or like I said, another province or another country, that will become important to you as things move on in your life in the future. So the third card you have here is the Three of Pentacles, and this is expanding your work, expanding your craft, expanding your skills, putting attention and focus on craftsmanship and detail, and could mean business expansion, could be a promotion, could also be having more job duties and more responsibilities, and it's a card of creativity and creation, honing your skills, lots of focus, and you could be making more money from this. I feel some of you are going to say, I've spent too much time spinning my wheels and doing all this hard work and effort to help make other people money, and it's time that I start spending all that effort on myself and to spend money on myself, to like have my own business or do things for myself instead of working for other people. For some of you, this comes up here. Some of you have people stopping by to give you congratulations. And this congratulations could be if you got a new job, or if they gave you a promotion, so it's a new job within the company you work, or because I get, or you could be retiring, because I see people giving you congratulations, and for some of you this is happening in a work situation because you're leaving or you're getting promoted up into another position, or you're retiring or you're leaving for another job. Any of you that are leaving a place of business. I see you doing a clean sweep of files where things are getting deleted, and there's certain things you're taking with you that, whether it belongs to the company you've been working for or not, I don't know. For some reason, I see maybe you have your own clients, or you have your own, like some of the work you've done maybe really doesn't technically belong to them, or you don't think it should be. So I do see you doing a clean sweep of files and removing files out with you when you leave, that kind of thing. Or maybe you're just clearing your computer because somebody else is going to end up using that computer, so you're deleting all your files. Some of you really want to do something more proactive or charitable or help the downtrodden in the world, and you may want to work for a foundation or some agency that you feel is, you know, like the Peace Corps, or I mean, I'm just saying the Peace Corps, but I mean, there's many types of foundations that do charity work, or nonprofit organizations, or fundraising things. I see some of you feeling like the next stage or of your career life, or what job you want to do, you want it to be a benefit to the downtrodden or the environment, you know, anything like that. So now I'm looking into the crystal for what's coming up for you in May. You're going to make a lasting impression on someone you meet, and then after you meet them 6 weeks out, there's some other reconnection or communication coming from them. And this is going to take you by surprise, because I don't feel like you're really going to think anything of it at the time, or you might think, oh, this was an interesting connection. But then I feel like you're going to blow it off, and then you're going to hear from them again. Now, for some of you, this could be a potential love partner that you meet, and then 6 weeks later you end up hearing from them. Or it could be work. You could be meeting a love partner through a business endeavor or work situation, and then they come back up. But this could also be somebody that wants to do some networking or some kind of business endeavor with you, or they want to hire you. Like, because I see you meeting someone, you make a big impression on them, you may not think that you do, and then 6 weeks, could be 6 days, 6 months, or 6 weeks, but I feel it's weeks, you hear from them again, and I feel like you're going to be surprised about it. I feel some of you, your finances are taking a gradual step or some kind of step upward. So you may have gotten a cost of living increase, or some other kind of raise, or a bonus, or some kind of other financial, like maybe you got your income tax refund check or something, because I see your finances going not hugely up, but a little step up in May. Some of you may have some turbulent waters when it comes to love relationships. You may have somebody that's putting you on the front burner, the back burner, the front burner, the back burner, like they're seesawing around with you and your emotions in May, or you two are at odds with each other, and then you make up, and then you're at odds, and then you make up. That feels to me like coupled, married, or seriously dating Geminis. Some of you that are single may get invited to or attend a swinging singles kind of event. I don't mean swingers, I mean swinging singles. Like, you know, a mixer, or, you know, it's some kind of gathering or party, and a bunch of single people are going to be there, and a friend's going to take you, or you're going to hear about it, or work friends are going, I don't know, but I see some of you Geminis that are single attending something like that. I feel like some of you Geminis are going to be talking to or dealing with a family member in May, where you're going to be taking a gigantic step back, and you're going to be looking at what they're doing, acting, behaving, saying, whatever, and I see you asking them why. I see you're going to have, some of you are going to have a heart-to-heart talk with this family member, but it's like you're analyzing what they're doing. I feel like you're perplexed by what they're doing, and so you are going to have conversations with them about why they're doing what they're doing. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you're interested in getting the Psychic Crystal reading for May 2018 for your sign for download and purchase, you can access these videos by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for those May 2018 Psychic Crystal readings. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, and it will be the first set of videos listed at the top of that page. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, if you're interested, you can get the special videos I recorded for looking into career and finances, psychic tarot and crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac, to cover a 12 to 18 month period starting in April of 2018 and going till at least April of 2019, where I pulled 3 cards for your career area of life from the Robin Wood Tarot deck and 3 cards from the Cat Black Golden Tarot deck for your financial area. And then I looked into the crystal for what are the challenges and blessings, first for your career and then for your financial area. They're pretty detailed readings and they are 20 minutes long. You can access those by clicking on the other link below this video, and you can also access them on my website video page, which would be the second set of videos listed. You just look for that heading, Career and Finance, Psychic Tarot and Crystal reading for each sign of the zodiac for April 2018 up till and beyond April of 2019 readings. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, I'd like to tell you, if you are looking for an awesome astrologer that can really even predict some things or give you cautions and warnings about what's coming up and really give you some awesome details, I highly recommend you check out Lisa at Lionheart Astrology. That's her business name, and you can find her at www.lionheartastrology.com, and her links are listed below for her email, her Instagram, and her website in the Show More section beneath this video. If you are looking for a great astrologer, you cannot go wrong here. So I highly recommend that you check her out. So I hope you all have a fantastic month of May, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.